You know what time it is. It's time to look at the last 3 knives that Jared sent me from over at Neve's Knives. So we're not going to sit here and pontificate and make this take any longer. We're going to take a look at it from above. So you guys turn down the volume because here comes a little bit of music. Guys, it is day 3 of this unboxing journey with the stuff that Jared sent us. So we're just going to go ahead and do this middle one first because I have not started. Okay. Yeah, we're going to start with this one. I want to see this. So he sent 3 small cases and then a bunch of large cases. So I did break it up. So there was one of these smaller size cases with 2 of the larger size cases in every video. I did that on purpose. But yeah, let's go ahead and get everything else out of the way. Guys, I have no idea which Miguron is in this case. So we're going to open this up. But the reason I picked this one, once I saw the logo, I loved that Miguron that Jared gave me, the Valona. So let's see what's in here. Okay, yeah, that feels way higher end. Which one is this? The Koriki? S90V titanium designer. I can't read any of that. I wish they had maybe printed that out. So let's go ahead and crack into this, but hang on just a second, guys. I was saying Miguron's another company that their pivots are really well done, really attractive. The action on this is so free and smooth. That's something I noticed about the Valona that Jared sent. The action on it for that $80 knife was insane, or $50 knife actually. Pocket clip on this, nice milled pocket clip. It sits in a pretty good position. Let's try it in and out of pocket. Let's see. It's a little stiff in and out of pocket in track pants. I'm curious how it's going to be in jeans. It's kind of, sometimes these pocket clips, they get on this checkered material, and that's what I'm afraid of, is that it's that material, it's going to be a pocket ripper, because that is kind of aggressive and there's a lot of tension on that. But we'll see. Action, like I said, action's amazing. Centering, really good on this. Milling seems to be done exquisitely well. The only thing I'm seeing is the issue with the asymmetrical tip. I may address that. I may try to fix that for Jared before I send it back to him, just so it's more consistent. And I don't know who did it. Somebody got into this down here. This is probably a wicked edge. He probably got this from someone that had already sharpened it once on a wicked edge. That's a pretty straight line. Somebody was getting down into that not swedge, but not choil, but that ricasso, because it doesn't really have much of a choil. That choil should have come out a little bit further. It should have come out to about here, so you didn't have that ramp up. Some little minor things with the grind, but this is a really attractive knife. I'm digging the lines on it. And if I had to just judge it by action, those Miguron knives are smooth. Look at that thing. That's just beautiful. Guys, let's look at this second one. So let's see. Like I said, I don't know what's in any of these. Oh, so this is the Vostede Bellamy. Jared said he was going to send me this. Same company as that Nightshade. Completely opposite. This thing has kind of an upsweep to it. I'm not such a fan of that in some knives, but this is an attractive knife. Let me get my reading glasses on, make sure we're in focus. Nice blade. Seems like it's kind of a hollow. I'm not 100% sure. I can't tell. Kind of feels like it's hollow ground. Nice and deep. The Bellamy M390 looks like linear carbon fiber. Pocket clip on this. I'm not a fan of the pocket clip, but it's in a position where it's not a hot spot. Jimping is pretty fine. This is pretty nice looking. Just like the other one, the hardware on this is nice. Even though it's one-sided, you could probably get on this with a tool of some sorts. Reversible pocket clip. It's got a thumb stud hole that runs, or not thumb stud, I'm sorry, lanyard hole that runs all the way through, but it's not in a back spacer. So if you've got a lanyard that's kind of loose, it may get up and into the blade. Sometimes that happens. I've clipped a couple knives that had small lanyards and things like that. I've clipped them. I like the idea of a lanyard stud that goes in. It's almost like a backspacer, or not backspacer, but like a standoff, but it's got a hole in it. I like that idea, and I like putting it in the backspacer, but this is an attractive knife. I like that blade. That's really good looking. I'm wondering what the coating is. If it is a DLC, that would be great. DLC is really good. If it's pretty much anything else, they wear off, except for the nano ceramic that I used to be able to do. It's got a little bit of a rattle. Like, that's just the knife moving along. The pivot hole is enough bigger that I can rattle it, but when it's locked, it's good. Let's see, what's it feel like closed? No, so that's just basically there's a little bit of play in that. Not like the pivot's loose or anything, but there's enough of a difference between the size of the pivot hole and the pivot that, not a fan of that, because you get a weirdness to the way it feels in opening and closing. Pretty comfortable in hand. Nice, like I said, nice hardware. You got a good amount of access to the lock bar on this liner lock, which is always a plus. It's always really good to be able to get in there and get it and not have to worry about it being tight. I talked about it in one of the other knives. I showed one of the artisans that is really, really close. I like it when it's lower on this side and then it's even, you're able to disengage that lock. It makes it a lot easier. Top flipper and front flipper. Ooh, hey. Actually, that's pretty good as a top flipper. Front flipper. Sorry, I got the garage open, guys. It's kind of hot today. So there you go. The Vostede Bellamy. It's a nice looking knife. So the last knife we're going to look at. Let's take a look at this knife. Oh, wow. Oh, this is that Cansep XL Goblin. Wow. Where do I start with this? Let's unpack this. I don't want to be hypercritical right off the bat, but I don't like this. It should be ugly. This would be ugly. This would be an ugly one. I'm going to give it a fair chance. I don't like the... Man, I don't... Oh, I don't know. Let's see. What's this say? What's the steel? It's a Goblin XL. It's Marshall Noble design. S35BN. Man, I mean, if it... I don't know. I'm having a hard time with this one. So we're looking at a frame lock. Let's take a look. We're looking at a frame lock, big pocket clip. Let's see how the pocket clip is in and out of pocket. I've got my Norseman in my pocket right now. Let's go ahead and see how this is in and out of pocket. I like to feel how the pocket clip... It's not a bad pocket clip, and it's not uncomfortable in hand. This is one of those ones I'm pretty sure I'm going to be conflicted about. Like, I'm going to love the way it cuts, the way it carries, the way it feels in hand, and then just look at it and go, but why does it look like that? And it's big. I'm not going to lie, guys. That's big. That's my Norseman right there. That's a big knife right there. I don't like front flippers or top flippers. But it does have the lanyard, has the aperture. Action on it, the action on it's really smooth. Yeah, I can finger flick it. Nice broad blade that comes down. I mean, it's just so ugly. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I hate to be so hypercritical about a knife, but it is ugly. I just don't find it aesthetically pleasing. And I'm gonna tell you, that's big. That's gonna be a pocket hog. I mean, I may change my mind over time. The finish on it is really good. So we've got some good titanium hardware. We do have the lanyard integral into the lanyard hole being part of the backspacer. I can dig that. Everything on it's been done really well. You've got some pretty good anodizing on that. That is an attractive color of blue. Two-tone anodizing, to be precise. You've got some bronze down inside and some... They were trying to hit something, and I think they might have missed their voltages a couple times. I think they were trying to make these all consistent. But hey, it is eye-catching, and that is a very attractive anodizing job. Finish on the knife is really good. It doesn't have any hot spots. I mean, I can complain about a lot of things, but it doesn't have any hot spots. It's just, I don't find it attractive. It may grow on me. Jimping, the jimping's pretty good. Action on it's really good. Lock bar release in hand. We'll see how it carries. Like I said, none of these have been in my pocket yet. So there you go, guys. That's the last one of these three. Let's turn this around and do some final thoughts and get out of here. there you go, guys. That's the last of the 3 knives that Jared sent me in that box. But have no fear. He's already told me he has a box with even more stuff coming. So we are not going to run dry on new stuff to see. Guys, if you don't follow Jared, you should. He has been very, very helpful. He is an awesome guy. He gives you insights, anything that he's doing. If you've got questions about how the algorithm works and stuff for the knife community, Jared's doing a really good job figuring out. And he's been really awesome about just telling everybody, this is how it works. Because no matter how much you try to duplicate and do things, everyone's channel is going to be different. So awesome. Big shout out to Jared. Love the dude. I'm hoping I get to meet him in person someday. So at any rate, guys, if you like these videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a thumbs down. But please try to tell me why. I can't change the content if you don't tell me what you don't like. If you want to support the channel, it's as simple as like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, hit the bell icon. Make sure you've got notifications on your device so you see everything I put out. I put out a lot of content, pretty much 3 videos a day if you count the shorts and lives. Other ways you can support the channel if you want to do it financially is I have a bunch. I got 3 ways down in the description below. I have, first and foremost, a membership that has a bunch of different benefits based on tier, but everyone gets $5 off their sharpening. Everyone has access to the Gilded server where we chat, and I have a knife trade section, and everybody just BS's and just hangs out. I also have affiliate links down below where you can purchase things through my affiliate links. I get a little bit of it at checkout. It doesn't cost you anything extra. And the final way is I have a merchandise store on Ember Shirt Co. that I've set up a coupon code to save you guys 10% at checkout, and that coupon code is CrazySharp, all one word, capital C, capital S, CrazySharp. Saves you 10% at checkout, and if you send me a picture of you wearing my merchandise, I will put it in a video. Guys, I love you all. Keep it clean in the comment section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I will see you in the next video. Now I can stop looking at these lights.